Hello, my name is Regina and welcome to this open heart class. I had a lot of fun doing this class, so I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. In this class, we're going to be arching our backs quite a lot, so just listen to your body and do as much as you can. Let's start breathing deeply where we are, bringing all of our consciousness to this moment, and let's place an intention for our practice. Take a last breath there, and let's go stand onto the top of our mat. So let's start by opening the chest. Take your ribs up, your chest is pointing towards the sky. Take the shoulders down and away from the ears and open your heart. Now, the key part of arching the back is pushing your hips to the front with your straight legs. If you open the chest but stay with your hips back, you will crush your lower back and cause a lot of pain. So push your hips to the front, open the chest, ribs up, shoulders away from the ear, and let's begin. Inhale, hands together all the way up, arch the back, and exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up. Take the right leg back, knee to the mat, gaze up, open the chest. Now let's go to a plank, child's pose, and let's slide into a very small cobra because it's the first one, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take the right leg in between the hands, left knee to the mat, gaze up, and return to the front of the mat, forehead to the knees. Inhale, go all the way up, arch the back. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale up. Exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up. Take the left leg back, knee to the ground. Gaze up, open the chest. Take the right leg to a plank, knees to the ground, child's pose. Slide, inhale all the way to a cobra, feet together, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take the left knee between the hands, right knee down, open the chest as you push your hips down, and let's return to the top of the mat, forehead to the knees. Inhale all the way up and exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale up, exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up, take the right leg back, knee to the mat, look up. Go back to plank and child's pose, slide into a cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg in between the hands, knee to the ground, look up. Return to the front of the mat, forehead to the knees. Inhale all the way up and exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, forehead to knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, left leg back, knee to the ground. Feel your hips opening up, and let's go back to plank, child's pose, and slide into cobra. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg in between the hands, knee to the mat. Gaze up, hips down, and return to the front of the mat, forehead to the knees. Inhale all the way up, arch the back. Exhale, Samastitihi. Last one. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart, and exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right leg back, knee to the mat, open the chest, look up. And take it back to a plank, child's pose, slide into cobra. And let's do that quite a few times to nicely warm up the back, feet together, child's pose, and slide into cobra. Inhale, exhale, go back, Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back. Inhale, cobra, open the chest. Exhale, back. And last one, inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Stay there for a second. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg in between the hands, knee down, gaze up, open the chest, and return to the front of the mat, forehead to the knees. Inhale all the way up, open the chest, exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, take the hands together, arch the back, exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up, exhale, take the left leg back, and let's go to Kapyasana. Make sure your knee is on top of your ankle and your left glute is active. Squeeze your glute. You can stay there or you can interlace your fingers together and take them back open in the chest. And I just want to apologize in advance for all of the times that I will say open the chest. But yes, open your chest. Stay there. Inhale, take your hands to the mat. Take your right feet back, go to a plank position, and exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And just relax there for a couple of seconds. Inhale, take your left leg in between the hands, right knee to the mat. And again, Kapyasana, take your hands together, interlace the fingers, and take them back. You want your hips to go down as much as possible. And just stay there, opening the hips, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale, take it back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, jump or walk to the top of the mat. Extend your back, look up, and exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, go all the way up, and exhale, Samastitihi. One more, inhale, arch the back, exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up, and exhale, walk the right leg back, knee to the mat, and do Kapyasana. And breathe there. Feel your heart opening up, your fourth chakra. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now to the other side. Take the right leg in between the hands, left knee down, and go to Kapyasana. Breathe. Again, left glute is active. Push your hips down and take your arms up next to your ears. And breathe there. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you can stay there. Breathe. Draw your ribs in. Relax. Inhale, take your knees to the mat, go to a tabletop position, and now we're going to go to the puppy pose. Keep your hips on top of the knees and extend your arms. You can stay there or you can try taking your forehead to the mat. Rotate the shoulders out and breathe. Keep your abs in, and if that feels like a lot of pressure, don't go in as deep. Just breathe there. Inhale, look up, and exhale, take it back to the downward facing dog. Rotate the left foot to a 90-degree angle and place your right foot in between the hands. Right arm goes in front of the leg and open the left arm to the sky. Stay there, rotating your torso out so your chest points up. Inhale, take it to Uttita Trikonasana, extend the right leg. And don't collapse to the ground. Imagine someone is grabbing you from your left hand and is pulling you up. Keep your back as straight as possible. You can also grab your shin or your foot, whatever feels more comfortable. Inhale, rotate the left foot to a 45-degree angle and let's go to a warrior one, but interlace your fingers behind you. Ribs go up, chest points towards the sky, gaze up. Inhale, breathe deeply. Exhale there. Inhale, take your right leg to the side, open it, and exhale down to humble warrior. Keep your legs strong. If possible, take the top of your head to the mat. If not, stay there. Let your arms fall down behind you. Don't rest your torso on your leg and just stay there. Breathe. Inhale, take your hands to the mat, go to a plank, and exhale, take it all the way down. Put your forearms on the mat, align your elbows with the shoulders and press up. Shoulders away from the ears, open the heart, abs are in to support the back, and just stay there, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go to a tabletop position. Extend the right arm and the left leg and stay there for a brief moment. Abs are in, don't let them collapse. Bend the leg and grab the ankle and kick up to stretch the chest. Inhale and exhale, release, come down. The other side. Extend the left arm and the right leg and stay there. Take a couple of breaths. Abs in. Inhale, bend the leg, grab the ankle, and kick up. Stretch that chest. Gaze up. Inhale and exhale, release. Go to plank. Inhale and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Jump or walk in between your hands. Stretch your back, look up, and exhale, forehead to the knees. And stay there in Uttanasana. You can rock side to side. With every exhale, you release more tension. And inhale, come all the way up, arch the back. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. Rotate the right foot to a 90-degree angle, left foot in between the hands. Place your left arm in front of the leg and open your right arm up. If you notice your chest is closing, again rotate your torso out. Your chest is looking up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, extend the leg and let's go to Utthita Trikonasana. Again, you want to rotate your torso out. Keep the back as straight as possible. Imagine there's a wall behind you. Abs and ribs are in. And just breathe there. Imagine something's pulling you up. Don't collapse into the mat. And now rotate your back foot to a 45-degree angle and go to Warrior One. Open in the chest, interlace your fingers. Pull the shoulders down and just stay there, breathing in and out. Inhale, open the left leg out and exhale, go to Humble Warrior. Let your arms hang behind you. Strong legs, don't collapse your hips. With every exhalation, you want to take the top of your head closer to the mat. Breathe. Inhale, take the hands to the mat, and let's go to a plank pose. Exhale, come all the way down, and we're going to do the Sphinx again. Forearms to the ground. Look up, legs go together, abs are in. If you feel a lot of pressure on your back when you squeeze the legs together, just open them and relax. Inhale and exhale there. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back. Take your hands below your shoulders and let's go to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And let's go to Utthita Parsvakonasana again. Right leg in between your hands, rotate the back foot to a 90-degree angle. And now you can stay in the same pose than before, or keeping your legs strong, take your right arm back. Take the left arm back and interlace the fingers or grab the wrist and stay there. Gaze up. Rotate your torso out so your chest is pointing up. Take a deep breath in and rotate your right leg to the center to go to Prasarita Padottanasana. Stay there grabbing the arms, or if that's too much, take your right arm and place it between your legs and look up. I know it's not the most comfortable pose, so just stay there and breathe. Focus on your breathing instead of the discomfort. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rotate your right leg out again and go to a Warrior One. Interlace the fingers, open the chest, and carefully inhale, go to Warrior Three. Shift your weight to the front and left leg comes off the mat. And you can stay there creating a line, or carefully you can try and take your torso to your leg. The right foot is grabbing the mat. Stay there. Inhale, take the right hand to the floor, and exhale, carefully open the chest. If possible, look up in Ardha Chandrasana or half moon pose. This one can be quite challenging for people who struggle with their balance like myself, so move slowly and with control. If possible, bend your leg and grab your ankle, open the chest, look down. Breathe in, Breathe out, release the leg, don't place it on the mat, and wrap it around your right leg. Let's go to the eagle pose. If that's too difficult for the balance, your toes can touch the mat. Take your right arm in front of you and wrap your left arm around it and push both arms up, separating the scapulas. Look to your hands. Bring back your concentration. Bring back the awareness to your practice. Inhale, release. Exhale, samastitihi. Do a little massage for your feet. And now inhale, hands together, open the chest, and exhale, forehead to the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now the other side. Place the left leg in between the hands, left arm in front of the leg, and open the chest there. Or you can try binding your arms behind your back. You can interlace your fingers, or the left hand grabs the right wrist. Breathe there. Take a deep breath in and rotate your leg towards the center, Prasarita Padottanasana. Focus on your breathing. Notice your inhales and exhales. Inhale, rotate your left leg out again, and let's go to Warrior One. Interlace the fingers behind, and carefully and slowly shift your weight to the front, and right leg comes off the mat, Warrior Three. And you can stay there, or you can try taking the torso to the leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, take your left hand to the ground, and exhale, open the chest. Look up if possible. The left foot is grabbing the mat, and try using your core strength to stay in place. Bend the right leg and grab the ankle and kick out. Stretch the chest and look down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the leg. Come all the way up without placing the foot on the mat, and wrap your leg around the other one. Extend the left arm in front of you and wrap the right arm around it. Push both arms up, stretching the upper back. Breathe there. Inhale, release the leg and take it all the way back. You can massage your left foot a little bit. And now let's go to a plank pose. Place the right hand in the center of the mat and rotate out to a side plank. You can stay there, or if possible, place the whole sole of your right foot on the mat. Now your chest is looking up towards the sky. Keep your hips up and take the left knee. You can also take your big toe and extend the leg. The full pose is grabbing your heel, however, I'm not there yet. If it's something that's possible for you, go ahead. Your right knee stays bent. Inhale, take the left foot to the mat and adjust the legs to bend both of the knees, and take it to a half Urdhva Dhanurasana or upward bow pose. Inhale, come back to a plank. Exhale there. Inhale, place your right foot in between the hands, left knee to the ground. Kapyasana again, and this time go deeper into the pose. Sink your hips down, and you can do the normal Kapyasana we did before, or take the left hand to the left calf. Extend your right arm back and the chest is looking up. Relax your neck. Left glute is active and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take your hands back to the mat, and exhale, go to a plank. And now the other side. Place your left hand in the center and rotate your body to go to a side plank. Again, you can stay there or you can place the sole of your left foot on the mat, chest up, hips up, and grab your right knee. You can grab your big toe and extend your leg, or you can stay there. Breathe. Slowly look up so you don't lose your balance, and just breathe there. Take your right foot down, adjust the left leg so both of your knees are bent, and go to a half Urdhva Dhanurasana. Don't let your hand down just yet, and return to a plank position. Inhale, take the left leg in between the hands and put your knee down, Kapyasana. You can stay there, lowering the hips. You can interlace the fingers or your right hand takes the right calf. Extend the left arm back and your chest is pointing up. Feel your heart open, your chest, and breathe there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to the mat. Exhale, left foot back, go to a plank, knees to the mat, and let's go into child's pose. Slowly take your time to stretch out the back. Again, bring your consciousness back into the practice and listen to your body. You can stay relaxing there or inhale, look up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of moments to breathe there. Ribs in, legs active. Inhale, back to plank. Again, right hand in the center of the mat. Rotate your body to go to a side plank. You can stay there or sole of the foot to the mat, chest up, and grab the knee or your big toe. You have another opportunity to try it out. Breathe there. It's okay if you fall down. Take the left foot to the mat, adjust the right one to bend the knees, half Urdhva Dhanurasana, hips up, and come back to a plank. Now take the right leg and bend it in between the hands to go to half pigeon pose. If that's difficult for you, make sure to keep your heel near your hip. If that's too easy, you can move your heel away. Just make sure your hips are squared. Like you see, for me, that doesn't allow me to completely put my hips on the mat, so I'm just going to keep the heel close to the hip. Bend the left leg and grab your heel with your left hand. Now, contrary to the other poses, you don't want to kick your leg out. You want to relax it so you can take it closer to your body. You can stay there or you can hug your foot. Hands interlace up, open the chest, look up. Breathe there. Make sure your hips are squared on the mat. Inhale and exhale, release. Using your core strength, go back to a plank. And now the other side. Left hand goes to the center. Rotate your body out to a side plank or sole of the foot on the mat. Hips and chest up. Grab the knee or grab your big toe and extend the leg. Breathe. Now inhale, right foot to the mat. Adjust the left one to bend the knees and go to half Urdhva Dhanurasana. And let's come back to a plank. And now take the left leg and bend it in between the hands to go to half pigeon pose. You can stay there open in the hips, or you can bend the right leg, grab your ankle with your right hand, and focus on bringing your leg closer to your body. You can also hug your leg again and interlace the fingers up. If that's too much for your shoulders, just keep hugging your leg with your right arm and left arm goes to the mat. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. And let's go back to the plank. Use your core strength. Inhale there and exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose, depending on how tired you are. Breathe there. We're going to do the full Urdhva Dhanurasana next. Inhale, come back to a plank. And now take your left foot back, like we did before in the side plank. Adjust your knees and take the left hand to the mat. As you do that, rotate the right hand. And now you're in the full Urdhva Dhanurasana. Make sure your weight is even on your legs and on your arms. Push your chest out. And inhale, take the left hand off the mat and rotate the right hand in to come back to a plank pose. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, take the right foot back, bend your knees, and place your right hand on the mat as you rotate your left hand out. Stay there, breathe. Inhale again, take the right hand off the mat, rotate the left hand in, and go back to a plank. Knees to the mat and relax into a child's pose. Take a moment to focus on your breathing again. Just inhale and exhale there. Inhale, look up. We're going to do a puppy pose variation. Again, make sure your hips are on top of your knees and extend the arms forward. You can interlace your fingers and take them back to your scapula. If that's too much, just keep your fingers interlaced in front of you or just do a regular puppy pose. Again, abs and ribs are in. Just breathe and feel your shoulders opening up. Inhale, release. Take your forearms to the mat. We're going to do the dolphin pose. Grab your arms to measure the distance and keep your elbows there. Put your hands on the mat. Wrist is aligned to the elbow. Now, if you have a shoulder injury like me, you can place your hands together. Just listen to your body. Do what feels best. Except opening up past the shoulder. You don't want to do that. Align your arms. Put your toes to the mat. Inhale, go up into a dolphin pose. Exhale down. We're going to do that 5 times. Again, inhale and exhale down. Inhale, feel your shoulders open up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale again and stay there. If you have to adjust your hands so they come together, that's fine. Just breathe. Ribs in. Take your right leg up. Stay there. I know those shoulders are tired. Focus on the breathing. Take the right leg down, left leg comes up. Just a couple more seconds. Breathe. And take the leg down and relax. And relax. You can massage your shoulders to release the tension. Give yourself some love. Inhale, put the hands on the mat and exhale, downward facing dog. Now we want to go and sit on the mat. You have a couple options here. The first one is separate your scapulas and keeping the legs close to your torso. Bring the right leg and then the left leg using the top of your feet and just walk past your hands. Now if that was too easy, let's try the second option, which is very similar except this time we're going to jump. So first, bring your weight forward, abs and ribs are in, scapulas are separated. And jump up and forward, thinking of taking your hips as high as you can. Cross the legs, land in between the hands, and you can walk past. We're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. Abs in, ribs in, except this time don't jump as high and try passing your legs without touching the mat. And sit down. Adjust your glutes to make sure your sit bones are on the mat. Rotate the pelvis out, abs in so you have more space to come down. Inhale and exhale, Paschimottanasana. Focus on keeping your torso close to the legs. That's the more important part. With every exhalation, you go deeper into the pose. Breathe there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale there. Purusvattanasana. Take your hands back. Your fingers are pointing towards you. Open the chest. Inhale. You can bend the knees and go up that way. Or try extending the legs. Feet together. And as you go up, squeeze the legs together, glutes are active, and imagine someone is grabbing you from the hips and taking them as high as possible. Relax the neck. Put both of your feet completely on the mat. Push up, breathe. Inhale, and with an inhale, release. Come back to sit on your mat. And now we're going to jump back. Again, there are some options. In all of them, you're going to cross the right leg on top of the left and keep your thighs close to the torso. Place your hands in between the hips and the feet and push up. Try walking back to a plank, or if that's too hard, you can come back down, hands go in front of you, and then walk back to a plank. Instead of just wanting to jump back, Focus on shifting the weight forward. Take your body down and your legs are close to your torso. Abs are strong. Now we're going to try it again, but this time we're going to jump back. Activate your body, separate the scapulas. Inhale, jump back. You can place your feet in the middle and then finish jumping back, or just jump back directly. I'm personally still working on it. One day. Go to downward facing dog and come back to a plank. Take the knees to the mat. Now we're going to do the camel pose. Instead of focusing on arching the back, the first thing we want to do is push the hips to the front. Legs are strong, push the hips, and then take your ribs up and open the chest. You need to make sure you're doing both things. If you only do one, your lower back will hurt. You can stay there just opening, or you can take one hand down. You can take the other one, or you can take both of your hands to the heels. Push your weight to the front and relax there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back to your thighs and slowly come up. You can go to a child's pose, or you can do a combination of child's pose and puppy pose. I find that works better for me because it's the exact opposite of the posture we just did. Then shake your body to the side or do whatever feels good for your body. Breathe. Inhale, look up and let's go to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again, let's go to a plank, and exhale, go all the way down to the mat. Now we're going to do Dhanurasana or bow pose. Bend the legs, keep the feet together, and extend the arms back to grab the ankles. And kick up, stretch the chest. I know this might be uncomfortable for the hip bones, but just focus on the breathing. Take a couple more breaths. Inhale there, and exhale, release. Melt on your mat, relax for a moment. Inhale, come back to tabletop position and go to a child's pose. Inhale, look up. And let's go and sit on the mat and then lay all the way down. We're going to do Salamba Sarvangasana or shoulder stand. Inhale, take both of your legs up and go into the posture, which in Spanish we call the candle for some reason. Now make sure all of your weight is on your shoulders. Your neck should be released and relaxed. Stack the feet on top of the hips and just stay there breathing. You can close your eyes. Inhale, Halasana. Take your legs down over the head, top of the feet on the floor or the mat, and interlace your hands behind you. Make sure your back is straight. If your feet don't touch the mat yet, you can keep your hands on the back for a little extra support. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly unroll your spine to the mat. Do it gently. And go all the way down. Matsyasana, you can cross your legs or keep them straight. And now using your hands, you're going to push yourself up and you're going to place the top of the head onto the mat. You can keep your forearms on the mat for a little extra support, or you can place your hands on your thighs. Stay there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Slowly and gentle release the posture and hug your knees to the chest. Stay there for a second. And inhale, let's go back to sitting. Bend your left leg and bend the right leg on top of it, stacking the knees. Your feet are next to your hips. Take the right arm in front of you and wrap your left arm around it. Push up, look towards your hands. Feel your upper back stretching. Inhale and exhale, release. You have the option to just switch your legs there or turn to the left side and keep turning until you come back to the center, and now your legs are crossed the other way. Again, knees are stacked, feet next to the hips. Take your left arm in front of you, wrap the right arm around it, and push up. Breathe there. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, release. Now put the sole of your left foot on the mat, keep your knee bent. Inhale, take your right arm, twist your torso and cross it over the leg, look back. Keep the back as straight as possible. And keep your chest up so it's easier to breathe. Inhale and exhale, release. Now switch your legs, go to the other side. Now you're bending the right leg. Take your left arm up, twist the torso, and cross it over the leg. Look back. Breathe, relax. This is the last posture. Inhale and exhale, release. And slowly let's go to Shavasana. Lay on your back. Let all the tension go. Sink into the mat. Your breathing comes back to normal and release. Slowly bring the awareness back into your body. Start moving your toes. Move your fingers. Inhale deeply and stretch as if you just woke up. Take the knees to the chest, hug them, and rock side to side to give a gentle massage to the back. Let your weight fall to the right and hug your shoulders, thanking your body for all of the effort we made today. And slowly, when you're ready, come back to sit on the mat. Take your hands into a prayer position. Take them to the forehead and bow down, leaving the ego behind as we say, Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the class.